on DAB digital radio, digital TV, downloads and BBC iPlayer.
This is 5 Live.
Maybe what we need is new sports, or a new version of an old sport, a new version of cricket, for instance, or perhaps a new community sport. Sport England is offering to fund 20 of the best ideas in a bid to get more people trying out new activities. Who else should we send but Leslie Ashmore out to Clapham Common in London, giving one unusual sport a go. So, well, tell us first of all what Sport England have in mind here, Leslie.
Well, yeah, basically, Peter, that's exactly what they want to do. They want more people to get involved with sport, whatever that sport may be it hula hooping, be it, I don't know, trampolining. If you've got a good idea for a sport that would get a lot of people involved, then you've got to give them a shout, because they're going to fund you 20 sports and give them a share of £5 million. And you've got to remember, Peter, that five-a-side football, which is now the most played sport in Britain, was once a kind of wacky idea. So no idea too stupid, I think, for Sport England. They really want to get more people involved.
So here we get to the fun bit. What are you going to try today, Leslie?
Well, I can assure you I am not trying it in any way. Am I trying it? I was rubbish at netball at school. I would definitely be rubbish at this sport, because this is rugby netball, or net rugby, and basically it's absolutely really fast-moving sport. It's rugby without the kicking, if you like. You can pass the ball any which way you want. You run up and down the field. You can tackle. No scrummages. But at the end, instead of kicking or going for a try, you basically shoot through a kind of maybe a bit like a hula hoop, in fact. Hoop at the end. Liam Walker has been playing for a long time. This sport was actually invented over 100 years ago, but it's only played here on Clapham Common. Liam, sell net rugby to us.
Well, basically, rugby netball started over 100 years ago. We're in our 101st season at the moment. Well, I personally haven't played for 101 years, but I feel like it. But when the troops were stationed on Clapham Common just before they were being sent out to the Boer Wars, and they developed a hybrid game called rugby netball. And what it is, it's about the same size of a football pitch, a little bit smaller. Played with 10 players on each side, so football positions without the goalkeepers. And the only real similarity with netball is that there's an 8-foot high post with a big hoop and on top of the post and a net. You play with a rugby ball. You pass any which way you want, forwards, back. There's no offside. Can I interrupt, Liam? When you say you play with a rugby ball, I mean, that means you don't run along bouncing it, because it will just bounce away. You just get it and then you throw it to someone, do you? No, you run with it, run round people, or pass to another person. The best players traditionally were footballers, because they had the movement to run into space. And it used to be that we had a lot of footballers playing in the 70s. The key bit is the tackling is rugby tackling. You tackle between the shoulders and the knees. You can't charge at people, so it encourages a fast-flowing, quick game. When you do tackle somebody, when you do manage to tackle somebody and they go down, what happens then? You play the ball off the floor. People grab the ball. If the ball gets tangled up, then we have what we call a chicken scratch scrum. Two players face each other. The ref bounces it up in the air, a bit like a drop ball in football. And really, they go for it. Righto. Absolutely. How many people play this game? Do you know? It's 10 aside. We currently have how many in altogether across the country play net rugby? Well, we have on our Facebook page. If you go to the Rugby Netball Facebook page, you'll see that
don't bother. Honestly,
have you done
it already? No, he doesn't understand. That's all.
Well, we've got over 100 members on that page. We've got if you go on to our Rugby Netball website, type into Google Rugby Netball. We've got about 8 or 9 teams. We play on Clapham Common on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I'd say in total, the players around at the moment must be in excess of 100. Okay. But at the moment, we're down to about 7 teams. And have you given Leslie a go at it? And would you like her to try it? Because she's down there to try it. So what do you think, Liam? I think if Leslie took up the sport, we'd get a huge amount more interest, and that money for Sport England could go even further. Yeah, well, there you are.
What a nice man. You see, I always find lovely guests to talk to, don't I?
Yeah. Yes.
Much nicer to me than you are.
Liam loves Leslie and Leslie loves Liam.
It's all very lovely.
Nice to speak to you.
Listening in the car.
That's Liam and Leslie Ashmore. Thanks very much for that.